Very good morning, students. Today we are again here with our grammatical section. The topic of grammar is tense. You know that very well in our last class we discussed about the present continuous tense. In that class we discussed about only the helping verb, main verb and structure. And right now we are going to solve or have the examples of present continuous tense. You know that very well the helping verbs of present continuous tense is AMR, and the main verb is first verb plus ing. As far as the matter of identity is concerned, while we have translation of present continuous tense, we know that the last word of present continuous tense in Hindi basically raha hai, rahe, rahi hai. And as far as the matter of adverbs are concerned, you know the adverbs are like now, these days, at this time, at this moment and currently. The same we discussed about table number first, okay, perfectly. So let's have the example of present continuous tense after the structure. So let's have present continuous tense as per the given structure that we have discussed in our last class. Example number first, 10th class of present continuous tense. Mr. Jha is teaching chemistry here these days. Mr. Jha जो है इन दिनों chemistry पढ़ा रहे हैं. Mr. Jha is teaching chemistry here these days. Mr. Jha is a subject here. Mr. Jha is teaching, is MR, is teaching, यहाँ पर first verb plus ing. So Mr. Jha is subject plus helping verb plus main verb plus first verb plus ing. Then you have chemistry as your object here playing a role of adverb. These days is also playing a role of adverb here. The same I have mentioned in our last class or in table number first. Example number 4, Mr. Jha is teaching chemistry here these days. कि Mr. Jha जो है इन दिनों यहाँ पर chemistry पढ़ा रहे हैं. Mr. Jha इन दिनों यहाँ पर chemistry पढ़ा रहे हैं. As we have the translation of present continuous tense, रहा है, रही है. Example number second we have here. It is not raining in Kanpur at this time. It is not raining in Kanpur. It is not raining. So basically for raining, for non-living object we use it pronoun. That's why as a subject it I have used here. It is not raining in Kanpur at this time. At this time the adverb of present continuous tense, journal adverb like at this time, by this moment I have used here. It is not raining in Kanpur at this time. Kanpur में जो इस समय raining या बारिश नहीं हो रही है. Example number 3, interrogative sentence. The first one is affirmative, negative, interrogative, negative sentence. Okay, then you have WH word sentence as per the given structure that we discussed in our last class. So example number second is it is not raining in Kanpur at this time. It is not raining in Kanpur. It is not raining in Kanpur at this time. At this time we do say इस समय जो है कानपुर में raining नहीं हो रही है, बारिश नहीं हो रही है. Okay, so for raining, for non-living objects we use basically it preposition as I mentioned here. Okay, your helping verb is, because subject is singular, is not, first verb plus ing in preposition. Kanpur is basically is playing a role of noun and object at this time, is an adverb. So again example number 3, let's have example number 3 is interrogative sentence. You know that very well. In interrogative sentence हम लोग जो है यहाँ पर helping verb पहले use करते हैं. Interrogative sentence में हमारी helping verb subject से पहले आती है. We use helping verb before subjects in interrogative sentences. That's why we have is are helping verbs here in before your subject. Are they learning their notes at home at this moment? क्या वो इस क्षण जो है अपने घर पर, क्या वो इस क्षण घर पर जो है अपने notes learn कर रहे हैं? Are they learning their notes at home at this moment? क्या वे इस समय at this moment, क्या वे इस समय at this moment at home घर पर जो है their notes, अपने notes learn कर रहे हैं. तो the example is basically interrogative. That's why the translation will be of interrogative. क्या वह अपने घर पर इस समय at this moment notes learn कर रहे हैं. Okay. Example number 4, am I not performing well these days? क्या इन दिनों, these days means इन दिनों, क्या इन दिनों am I not performing well, क्या मैं इन दिनों सही से परफॉर्म नहीं कर रहा, क्या मैं इन दिनों सही प्रकार से परफॉर्म नहीं कर रहा. Am I not performing well these days, क्या मैं इन दिनों सही प्रकार से परफॉर्म नहीं कर रहा. The given example is of your interrogative negative sentence. So that's why I have mentioned here not just after your subject I. Okay, so am I not performing well these days, क्या मैं इन दिनों सही से परफॉर्म नहीं कर रहा. The example is of interrogative negative sentence. After this we have the examples of WH word sentence in the same present continuous tense. You know that very well, there is no need to change anything else. In WH word sentence, just add your WH word there and you will find your WH word sentence there easily. For example, the two sentences we have here, WH word sentence, why and how. How is also counted in WH word. Just don't do anything, just add your WH word like why, how, where. Just add your WH word just before your interrogative and negative interrogative sentence. You will find you will have your WH word sentence there. Okay, the same thing I have done here in WH word sentences. Just I have add just WH word here, and the remaining part it just remains the same as interrogative and negative interrogative sentence. Is that clear, 10th class or 9th class? So in WH word sentence, example number first is, why are these people migrating from the east to the west nation these days? Why are these people? These people here are is subject. So why are these people migrating? First verb plus ing, is MR helping verb plus first verb plus ing. As you know that very well, in interrogative sentences or WH word sentence, we use helping verb before subjects. This is why I have used helping verb here. Why is WH word sentence? Why are these people migrating from the east to the west nation these days? कि ये लोग जो हैं पूर्वी देशों से पश्चिमी देशों की ओर इन दिनों प्रवास क्यों कर रहे हैं? कि ये लोग जो हैं पूर्वी देशों से पश्चिमी देशों की ओर इन दिनों प्रवास क्यों कर रहे हैं? वाई, क्यों कर रहे हैं? तो रहा है, रही है, रहे तो ट्रांसलेशन में आपके आएगा ही. बट डोंट फॉरगेट टू यूज योर हेल्पिंग वर्ब एंड मेन वर्ब एज पर द स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ द सेंटेंस दैट वी डिस्कस इन आवर लास्ट क्लास. So example number second of a WH word, how is Priya? Priya is a subject. Is a helping verb, not negative. Then your first verb is ing you have. Okay, how is Priya not obeying her duties? Duties, her duties here, object. Her duties here playing a role of object. How is Priya? How, WH word, is helping verb, Priya subject, not first verb plus ing, her duties object. There is playing a role of adverb, and currently you know that very well, adverb. In a sentence we can have more than one adverb easily, okay? Because the definition of adverb is, do you know the definition of adverb? The definition of adverb is, an adverb is a word or it's a part of speech. An adverb is a word that adds something to the meaning of verb, adjective, and another adverb in a sentence basically. Okay. So how is Priya not obeying her duties there currently? कि प्रिया जो है वहाँ पर अपनी duties को, जो अपने कर्तव्य को जो है क्यों नहीं निभा रही है, कैसे नहीं निभा रही है? How is Priya not obeying her duties there currently? कि प्रिया जो है, प्रिया अपनी ड्यूटीज़ को currently इस समय इस समय at this moment currently अपनी ड्यूटीज़ को जो परफॉर्म क्यों नहीं कर रही है, क्यों obey नहीं कर रही है, क्यों उसका पालन नहीं कर, कैसे नहीं कर रही है, not क्यों नहीं कर रही, कैसे नहीं कर रही है. How is Priya? How means कैसे? How is Priya not obeying her duties there currently? कि प्रिया जो है करेंटली अभी वर्तमान समय में जो है अपनी ड्यूटीज़ का निर्वहन कैसे नहीं कर रही है, अपने कर्तव्यों का पालन कैसे नहीं कर रही है. तो गिव एन एग्जांपल ऑफ योर WH वर्ड विथ नॉट नेगेटिव. You can use not before your subject like in antiform. I have used here like, am I not performing well these days? मैं इन दिनों क्या मैं इन दिनों सही से परफॉर्म नहीं कर रहा हूँ? I have used your not in antiform like amn't. Okay, you can use your negative sentence in this short form also. Like, amn't I performing well these days? You can use your not before your subject in short form, amn't, isn't, aren't, like that. Okay. So these examples are basically of your present continuous tense as per the given structure. Example number first is affirmative sentence. A sentence that has no question mark. A sentence that has no question mark. A sentence that has no sign of negation or negative is affirmative sentence. Okay. Affirmative sentence, affirmative sentence that declares something basically. Okay. So example number first is affirmative sentence. Negative sentence, not is here. Interrogative, because are is used before subject and question mark is there, and question mark is there, you can see that. Fourth one is interrogative negative sentence or negative interrogative sentence. That's why I use not here. Helping verb is before your subject and question mark is there. Okay. and the next you can use your not before your subject like aren't, isn't in this form. And the next two examples basically are of your WH word sentence. That's why I have used WH word why and how is there, and the remaining part of the sentence are just like your WH word sentence and just like your interrogative sentences, interrogative and negative sentences. Just remove your WH word from these two examples. You will find two examples just like your interrogative and negative interrogative sentences easily. Is it clear, students? Okay. So these examples basically are of structure. After this present continuous tense in journal science, we have actually some rules to know about this tense very well. As you can see that just after these example, I have mentioned rule number first here for fixed program in near future. In present continuous tense which is going on, an action which is going on at the moment of speaking, or the tense which is used at the moment of speaking is known as present continuous tense. कि वह tense जो बोलते समय यूज होता है, जो currently यूज होता है, जो exact moment पे यूज होता है, is known as present continuous tense. I repeat the line again. A tense or an action which is used at the moment of speaking is known as present continuous tense. Okay, so let's have some prominent important rule which are really essential to know in present continuous tense. Just like we did in present indefinite one, we had there 9 rules, important rules there. Okay, so we have only 2 rules in present continuous tense. The first one is for fixed program in near future. For fixed program in near future, the same we had in present indefinite tense also. But the use of these two rules in these two tenses like present indefinite and present continuous are quite different in nature. Present indefinite में जो नेम हमने इस्तेमाल किया था फिक्स प्रोग्राम नियर फ्यूचर का, वो यहाँ वाले फिक्स प्रोग्राम नियर फ्यूचर थोड़ा सा अलग है, कुछ अलग है. You can see that for fixed program in near future, कि near future में fixed program होने की वजह से, अगर near future में कोई program fixed है, if there is program fixed in near future, then we'll use present continuous tense in a certain situation. The same we discuss in present indefinite tense, I know that, but the situation and circumstances are quite different in these two tenses. You can check it out here easily. आप देख सकते हैं यहाँ पर. The rule number first is for fixed program in near future. Near future mean to say like tomorrow, tomorrow morning, next day, next morning, next week, okay, next month, up to next month, okay, up to next month. तो आप कह सकते हैं basically कि हाँ near future है, otherwise near future नहीं होगा. The same tense or same action will be counted in future tense and future indefinite tense. Is that clear, students? These examples are general example as per the given structure that we discussed in the last class, and right now I'm having the important rule which is really essential to know in present continuous tense. For fixed program in near future, let's check it out. The example, fixed program, fixed कार्यक्रम होना चाहिए, should be in near future, नज़दीक के भविष्य में, और वो नज़दीक वाला भविष्य कैसा होगा मैंने आपको बता ही दिया है. Example number first है, she is subject, she is going to meet her father tomorrow. She is going, we have used here present continuous tense, ismr plus first of plus ing. Clear? She is going to meet her father. Her father is a subject, object, her father is an object. She is going to meet her father tomorrow. Tomorrow, कल मिलने जा रही है. हम लोग बोलते हैं ना कि कल मैं वहाँ पर जा रहा हूँ, कल मैं पापा से मिलने जा रहा हूँ, कल मैं अपनी प्रॉब्लम का सॉल्यूशन निकालने जा रहा हूँ, कल मैं आंट से मिलने जा रहा हूँ, कल मैं आंटी से मिलने जा रहा हूँ, अंकल से मिलने जा रहा हूँ, कल मैं जयपुर घूमने जा रहा हूँ, कल मैं हिस्टोरिकल प्लेसेस घूमने जा रहा हूँ. तो ऐसा बोलते हैं. वी यूज़ द एडवर्ब ऑफ फ्यूचर इंडेफिनिट टेंस, बट वाइल द सेंटेंस और द एग्जाम्पल इज ऑफ प्रेजेंट कॉन्टिन्यूस टेंस. मैं कल जा रहा हूँ, जा तो कल रहा हूँ. वी डोंट से मैं कल जाऊँगा. वी कैन से मैं कल जाऊँगा, वी कैन से मैं कल मिलने जाऊँगा, बट वी आल्सो से लाइक दैट कि कल मिलने जा रहा हूँ, कल मैं ऐसा करने जा रहा हूँ. बिकॉज योर प्रोग्राम इज़ फिक्स्ड, योर प्रोग्राम इज़ फिक्स्ड, दैट्स व्हाई यू से. इसलिए आप कहते हैं कि कल मैं ऐसा करने जा रहा हूँ, कल वो ऐसा करने जा रहा है. फिक्स्ड प्रोग्राम इन नियर फ्यूचर. शी इज़ गोइंग टू मीट हर फादर टुमारो. ये कल जो है वह अपने फादर से मिलने जा रही है, कल वह अपने फादर से मिलने जा रही है. टू मीट, मिलने जा रही है. ही इज़ गोइंग टू विजिट द historical places in Mumbai next week. Next week is an adverb of future indefinite tense. Okay. Tomorrow, basically, adverb of future tense, but we are using in present continuous tense. Okay, these adverbs like tomorrow, next week, like tomorrow are the adverbs of future indefinite tense or future tense. Okay, but we are using here in present continuous tense because of certain condition. Fixed program near future, she is going to meet her father tomorrow, कि वह कल अपने father से मिलने जा रही है. Example number second, he is going to visit the historical places in Mumbai next week, कि वह next week जो है मुंबई में ऐतिहासिक स्थलों का भ्रमण करने जा रही है. Because her program is fixed, that's why she had decided to move or decided to visit the historical places of Mumbai next week. Next week, you can see that the adverbs are of future indefinite or of future in nature, but exactly the action is of present continuous tense in a certain condition, and the condition is fixed program in near future. Last example you can see, they are going to solve the problem of water conservation tomorrow. They are going to solve the problem of water conservation tomorrow, कि कल जो है वह water conservation की problem का solution निकालने जा रहे हैं. Because they know that very well, उन्हें पता है कि कल हम solution निकालेंगे. That's why they are saying कि कल जो है that's why we can say they are going to solve the problem of water conservation tomorrow, कि कल जो है वह water conservation की problem solve करने जा रहे हैं. Okay, generally we say these examples in Hindi also. You can see subject, 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 helping verb and first form plus ing. And as far as the matter of these two plus first form is concerned, like to meet, to visit, to solve, these all are based your non-finite verb. These all are your non-finite verb. These all are your non-finite verb, and in non-finite verb, 2 plus first form is known as infinitive. In non-finite verb, 2 plus first form, to meet, to visit, to solve, 2 plus first form is known as infinitive, non-finite verb. Actually, verb basically are of two kinds. Finite verb and non-finite verb. Non-finite verb are those verbs that do not change its form as per the subject and tense of a sentence. कि वह finite verb, वह non-finite verb वो finite verb होती है जो subject और tense के अनुसार अपने form को change नहीं करती है. अपने form को change नहीं करती, वो as it is रहेगी, वो बदलेगी नहीं आपकी. Okay, you can see that. To meet, 2 plus first form, 2 plus first form, 2 plus first form. Or with two we always use first form only, because it's a rule of non-finite verb. The 2 plus first form is known as infinitive, and infinitive cannot be changed its form as per the subject and tense, because इसका nature ही ऐसा होता है. Okay, is it clear, students? These are also verbs, but non-finite verb that do not change its form as per the subject and tense of a sentence. Okay, so let's have a rule number second. These are journal example as per the structure, and this rule number first is an important rule and prominent one in present continuous tense with fixed program in near future. So let's have rule number second. For intention, and likelihood. For intention and likelihood, the meaning of likelihood is possibility. Possibility, संभावना. Example number first. She is going to see her father-in-law in the hospital. He is going to die. Mr. Akash is going to become a doctor. So these examples basically speaks about your for intention and likelihood. The meaning of intention is इरादा. कोई इरादा अगर मन में है तो हम लोग वहाँ पर फ्यूचर कॉन्टिन्यूस टेंस यूज कर सकते हैं इसलिए देयर इज नो प्रॉब्लम. And the next point we have in the same rule is likelihood. Likelihood mean to say possibility, संभावना के लिए. If there are certain possibility, then we can use easily present continuous tense, okay? But you should understand the sense of that example or sense first. Let's take the example. समझने की कोशिश करना है यहाँ पर कि likelihood कहाँ पर है और intention कहाँ पर है. Okay, let's check it out. Example, students. She is going to see her father-in-law in the hospital. In the hospital. She is going to see, and to see mean to say here to meet. तो see का मतलब हम कहते हैं कि see you soon, बहुत जल्दी मिलेंगे. See you soon अम्मा, see you soon मम्मा, like that, okay? या see you again, दोबारा से मिलेंगे. हम ऐसा जनरली बोलते हैं. तो यहाँ पर to see का मतलब है मिलना, to meet. She is going to see her father-in-law in the hospital. वह अपने father-in-law से हॉस्पिटल में मिलने जा रही है और उसके father-in-law से मिलने का उसका इंटेंशन है. ओके, पॉसिबिलिटी नहीं है, उसका इंटेंशन है, उसका इरादा है अपने father-in-law से मिलने का. तो जनरली जब आप इस एग्जाम्पल को पढ़ोगे तो लगेगा जर्नल एग्जाम्पल है सर. Journal example is the same we have used in basically fixed program year future also, and the same we can also write down like she is a mark plus first plus ing. The same example is of basically your affirmative sentence. Yes, it is, but the given example speaks about your intention. Somebody's intention कि कोई मिलने जाना चाहता है, उसका इरादा है. She is going to see her father-in-law in the hospital. वह hospital में अपने father-in-law से मिलने जा रही है. Is going. 2 plus first form. Non-finite verb, infinitive. Is that clear? That do not change its form as per the subject and tense of a sentence. ये ऐसा कैसा रहता है, बदलता नहीं है. Okay? He is going to die. The first example is of intention. The first example is of intention. It is of intention. इरादे वाला है, उसका इरादा है, अपने फादर-इन-लॉ से मिलने जा रही है, अपने फादर-इन-लॉ को देखने जा रही है. He is going to die. He is going to die. वह मरने जा रहा है because of his critical condition, maybe suffering from COVID-19. It is possible that he is going to die. वह मरने जा रहा है. वह मरने जा रहा है. Maybe suffering from any critical disease, you can say that. वह मरने जा रहा है. Okay? अभी मरा नहीं, उसकी death नहीं हुई है. He is going to die. वह मरने जा रहा है. Because उसकी die, उसकी मरने की जो possibility यहाँ पर दिखाई दे रही है, he is going to die. मरने जा रहा है, कुछ ही सांसें बची है या सिचुएशन बहुत ही क्रिटिकल है, बहुत ही प्रॉब्लमेटिक है. दैट्स व्हाई हम कह रहे हैं ही इज गोइंग टू डाई. उसकी मृत्यु होने वाली है, वह मरने जा रहा है. ओके, पॉसिबिलिटी. दिस एग्जांपल इज ऑफ पॉसिबिलिटी. ओके, नेक्स्ट, मिस्टर आकाश इज गोइंग टू बिकम, अगेन वी हैव इन्फिनिटी, अ डॉक्टर। मिस्टर आकाश जो है एक डॉक्टर इज गोइंग टू बिकम, बनने जा रहे हैं। मिस्टर आकाश एक डॉक्टर बनने जा रहे हैं। तो यहाँ पे डॉक्टर बनने की जो मिस्टर आकाश की क्या है, इंटेंशन और पॉसिबिलिटी है, पॉसिबिलिटी है। वो डॉक्टर बने नहीं है, बनने जा रहे हैं। ओके, सो दैट्स व्हाई वी कैन से दैट with intention and with likelihood or possibility we can use easily present continuous tense. Is that clear, students? It's all about your present continuous tense with given example. Okay, the doubts you can send on your students app easily in assignments. I'll send there. Okay, so let's have your the next tense. It is present perfect tense. Let's have now. So students, let's have your auxiliary structure and some basics of your present perfect tense. Right now we are having present perfect tense, present perfect tense. So actually what do you mean by present perfect tense? So actually कभी कभी मन में सवाल आता है स्टूडेंट्स कि सर एक्चुअली थर्ड फॉर्म इसमें इस्तेमाल होती है. In this tense we use third form. So why do we count this tense in present perfect tense? Exactly the definition and the meaning of present perfect tense is, it speaks about those actions that were started in past. It speaks about those past actions, those actions that were started in past but still has an impact on present tense. Or we can see that it speaks about those actions. It speaks about those actions that have been completed in past, जो पास्ट में कंप्लीट हो चुके हैं बट स्टिल हैज़ एन इम्पैक्ट ऑन प्रेजेंट टाइम, स्टिल हैज़ एन इन्फ्लुएंस ऑन प्रेजेंट टाइम. मतलब भूतकाल के वो सारे एक्शन जो खत्म हो चुके हैं बट स्टिल दे हैव एन इम्पैक्ट और इन्फ्लुएंस ऑन प्रेजेंट एक्शन, प्रेजेंट टाइम. दैट्स व्हाई दे आर नोन एज प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट कॉन्टिन्यूअस टेंस. और इवन इन ट्रांसलेशन वी यूज लाइक चुका है, चुके हैं, चुकी है, आ है, ए है. द एक्शन पूरा हो चुका है, ओके, विथ थर्ड फॉर्म, बट स्टिल द एक्शन इज ऑफ प्रेजेंट टेंस. Of present tense, it speaks about those past action that has an impact on present time, that has an influence on present time. So present perfect tense आइडेंटिटी चुका है, चुके हैं, चुकी है, हिंदी करने पर आपको मिलेगा ही, या फिर आ है, ए है, ई है, देखा है, चला गया है, वगैरह वगैरह. Helping verbs are has and have, and the main verb is third form, and we'll use has, helping verb with singular subjects like he, she, it, and we'll use have with plural subjects like you, we, they, except I, because I is a singular subject, but it is used with singular and plural verb as per the niyam, as per the rule of subject-verb agreement. Okay. So helping verb is has, and the main verb is third form. We'll use has with he, she, it, and have with I, you, we, they. Or instead of these pronouns like he, she, it, and I, you, we, they, you can use the name of person or personality there. Adverbs. As far as the matter of adverbs are concerned, see table number first. In our first video, the same was given there in table number first. The adverbs are like now, just, ever, never, always, always. Next, we can say yet, recently, so far, up to now, up to present, since and for. These are the basic adverbs that are used in present perfect tense essentially or exactly. Structure: affirmative sentence, negative, interrogative, negative sentence, and these two structure are of WH word. In affirmative sentence, where there is no negative, where there is no sign of not and question mark, the sentence will be of affirmative. जहाँ पर not नहीं होता है, question mark नहीं होता है, वो sentence आपका affirmative होता है generally. Okay, जहाँ पर not नहीं होता है और question mark नहीं होता, the given example or given sentence is of your affirmative sentence. Where there is only not, where there is only not, जहाँ पे not तो होगा लेकिन question mark नहीं होगा. The given example is of your negative sentence, and where there is you have helping verbs before your subject and have your question mark. Okay, the given example is of your interrogative sentence, and where you have your helping verb plus negative not, it means the given example is of your negative interrogative sentence. Okay, affirmative में not नहीं होगा, question mark नहीं होगा, नेगेटिव सेंटेंस में नॉट एसेंशियली होगा, इंट्रोगेटिव सेंटेंस में आपकी हैज़ एंड हैव लाइक हेल्पिंग वर्ब्स, कोई भी हेल्पिंग वर्ब वो सब्जेक्ट से आपके पहले होगी. ओके, इंटरोगेटिव नेगेटिव सेंटेंस में और या नेगेटिव इंटरोगेटिव में not essentially होगा, the same structure, same name we have here, the same will be there in negative interrogative, but with not. Okay, or you can use not in NT form like hasn't and haven't. Okay, but you have to remove your not after subject. Okay, essentially in WH word, just add your WH word in interrogative and negative interrogative. The structure will be of WH word. Just I have mentioned WH word, the same structure that I have used here in interrogative and negative interrogative. It's all about your present perfect tense. We'll have the example in next video. Thank you.